Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Mason from MasonWorks Marketing here on Conscious Business Zone. And I'm hoping that Aage Nost will be joining me shortly. I think I made the mistake. I don't think it's his fault. I think I didn't send him the link fast enough. So hopefully, I know some of you are here. Thank you for coming. If he's not available, we'll reschedule, but I can talk a little bit about his work right now. Um, the last time Aage was on the show, he talked a lot about this really amazing. He's written two amazing books, and let me share the screen real quick. Okay, so this is one of them. It's universal principles, success principles, and how billionaires think. And that is what, hi, everyone. Thank you for coming. Hopefully, Aage will be here. If not, we'll reschedule. But thank you for coming. Aage started to explain these universal success principles. And the more I delved into this, I did buy the book. I do think it's amazing information, and it's actually very different. This is a view from their website, which I'll share. I'll share the website right here. It's broadcastteamalpha.com, and this is under the books tab. And what the last time we talked, it wasn't as prominent in everyone's mind as it is right now, with all the changes that we've been through and all of the opportunities to share our gifts. We still have all these programs running that are keeping us from, keeping us fearful to share our gifts, basically. And so what Aage's done in all of his materials is share the different way to look at everything. And it's kind of backwards to how we've been taught. I just want to explain that. The way we've been taught is it's fear of physical, mental, and then spiritual. And it's actually the exact opposite in the energy. If we can work on our spiritual experience and be in tune with the higher knowing of abundance, then we bring it into the mental, and then it just automatically comes into the physical. Now, what happens is we got it all wrong. That's why science has us saying, oh, you have to have 3 tests to make sure that whatever your hypothesis is correct. And you have to do this and that, the next thing to do to have reality. Well, belief and imagination are the most important parts of our capacity to create. And they're kind of turned off. We went through school, which turned us into kind of robots, and then we're in this field of fear. Everything is happening in divine order, but we're not attuned to divine order. We're not attuned to our own soul's journey, much less the global consciousness journey. So the one book that I just mentioned is Universal Success Principles. And quite honestly, I mean, Aage is from Norway, and to read this, his English is really good. I don't think I speak Italian, but I don't think I could write a book in Italian. And he's just done an incredible job because he really has the essence of it. Then his next book, Omar on Watchers Talk is going through this book with him this past week. And I just got my copy yesterday. I just want to read a little bit from the back. And if he shows up, I'll be asking him questions about this. But I want you to know, it says, okay, it says, concepts written about in this book, how the universe downloaded all of its knowledge into his mind. Okay, that would be kind of full, wouldn't you think? My goodness. Let's see, someone. Okay. How to design your life experience the way you want it to be before you have to live it. Until now, mostly undiscovered universal success principles about creation. What was created in the Big Bang? Big Bang. Who was Jesus and what did he look like according to the obscure Roman writings and other non-biblical records? What is God? Who really created the first Bible? Well, we kind of know that. What are you? Who created you? What is the physical world made of? What is universal consciousness? Okay. Let's see. I lost my place. There's just so many here. How to use the right techniques to access the universal consciousness to manifest good things in your life. Pearls of wisdom and success principles you can only learn by talking to billionaires, how the universal consciousness speaks to you. What is the universal mind? What is your mind? What is the power of the mind? How does the subconscious mind work? These are all written, seriously, it's really teeny. That's why I had to put my glasses on. So anyway, how to pray, all of this, how to use telepathy. So what happened was I started reading his success principles of billionaires. And I do have part of that information, but it's he recommends reading several other books, and I couldn't find my The Power of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, which I have over there somewhere, but it's hiding. But he did mention Think and Grow Rich, and also this is a very old, and this is an old copy. And then I don't know that he recommended this one, but this is another one that was written by Claude Bristol that I used. And you can see it's an old copy. This was written in 1948. So it's the power of magic of believing, because that's what we don't realize we're creating all of this, and we have the opportunity to create something different. Then my friend Sean Lether told me to get this book, and it's called The Results Book. I bought it secondhand. On the back, it says it's 25 cents. I didn't pay 25 cents. But again, all of these spiritual teachers, I've got so many of these kind of books because it's alchemy. What we're calling alchemy is really what humans can do. We can actually set our mind on pulling all of this information in and create our dream life if we only dare to get out of the fear programming that we've all had growing up, and put energy into the creative side of our lives and bring in what we want. So your imagination is a big part of what has been compressed or reduced in our education system. And that they always say about, oh, you have to be don't be a daydreamer, get your feet back on the ground, get into this reality, all of that. And that isn't really the truth of it. Again, if you go from the spiritual, then the mental, then the physical, that's how it really works. The spiritual is much more powerful. And it's not exactly the same spiritual as you've been taught in a religious environment where you have to go through an intermediary to connect with source, with your soul and your connection to all that is. The spiritual side, you get there through meditation, through breathing. You may get there through yoga. You might get there through walking through nature, hugging a tree. You get back to your core being and then visualize, and you can create from there. And one of the illustrations that I read, and I don't remember which book, I haven't gotten to read this yet. I read his other book, the Millionaire book, but I haven't gotten to read this one yet because I just got it. But I'm sure it's going to be incredible. Is that our perspective of what we're doing here in reality, in the physical, is to grow and learn and expand consciousness. It wasn't designed, this whole game that we're in wasn't designed as a prison planet and all of that stuff. It was to go for it, to create unbelievably wonderful, exciting, fun things. And we forgot. We got into at least in the US, we got into the Puritan work ethic and not deserving and shame. And if you go from the spiritual side and do visualization and land whatever you want into your imagination, it has to go through to knowledge and then to physical. It's a law. It's a law just like gravity. But we haven't been taught that. We've been taught you have to go through someone else to get to your connection to source. So I'm really sorry that Aage isn't with us today and you're listening to me instead of him. And we'll remedy that and make sure we bring him back on. And I'm sure it wasn't his fault. I'm sure it was my mistake in not getting him the information fast enough to remind him that we had this date. But anyway, thank you guys for coming. And please, again, go to, let's show the site again, Broadcast Team Alpha. I'll show the banner again. And when we reschedule, we'll have a lively talk. I wanted to talk to him about what inspired him, because I just am so curious if since has access to so much going on in the world, I just wonder what the excitement. Whoops. Let's see. Get back to here. I wonder what, add to stream, here we go. Oops, and it's trying to do ads on it. Hold on a sec, the ads will go away in a second, I think, I hope. Let me get rid of them. Stop it. Seen it multiple times, get it out of here. Okay, good. Oh, good. Whew. Okay, so there is Broadcast Team Alpha, and Aage has a wonderful show that's really amazing with Nori Love, and that you can find on their YouTube channel. And then Nori just started a new show called Quantum Health, Lifestyle, and Wellbeing, and I look forward to talking with her as well. And again, this is Broadcast Team Alpha. And you can see it in the stream as it's going past. I hope you'll go there. And again, thank you all for coming. I apologize that there was a misunderstanding about today. So we'll reschedule. And I hope you'll come back. And I hope you'll enjoy and go to his site and look at all the incredible information that Aage has given us, because this is alchemy that was planned for us to have, and it's time for us to have it. I mean, we can create anything. We are very powerful beings. Why else do you think all of this control um, is in place? It's so that we won't remember. So anyway, and Augie's helping us remember all of it. So thank you guys. And again, apologize for the mix up, but we'll remedy it for the next time. And see you later, guys. Bye bye.